Okay, na so ang tricky kasi diyan, yung kasi pag sinabing first device, dapat kasi yung ang supposedly answer is abacus, okay? Sa answer key ko, ang nakalagay is fingers. Kaya lang pag sinabi kasi kung ang question is man's first counting tool, pag counting tool, so it's fingers and toes. Kaya lang nakalagay kasi it's counting device, okay? So kung first counting device, so ang magiging correct answer is abacus, okay? The next is it used marked strips of wood or bone side by side to multiply and divide. So what is it? Ano yung magiging tamang sagot diyan? Sige. Everyone unmute, okay? Unmute. Unmute na kayo. Kung gusto niyo sumagot. Okay lang, wala problema sa akin. Okay? So answer is don't worry, this is not graded recitation, okay? This is not graded recitation. Kaya kung ano yung sinagot nyo dyan, go ahead. Ano yung sinagot nyo? Number 2. Napier's stone, okay? Very good. Letter B, Napier's stone. Okay, third. It was the first machine. Ito na, first machine used for counting and calculating. So is it abacus, Napier's stone, or Pascaline? So it is right. No, that's not. So it's not B. Medyo lang, no? Sorry, no? JP, i-get mo na kita, no? May background music kasi sa'yo. So, okay, sige, dire-diretso natin, no? Para mabilis tayo. Okay, where's my... Okay, so it's the first machine used for counting and calculating. So the correct answer is A, abacus, right? A, abacus. Number 4, it was a wooden box. Sorry, natakpan. It was a wooden box that could only add and subtract by means of a series of gears and wheels. So it's Pascaline, okay? Pascaline, C. Number 4, it is made of knotted number strings. Knotted number strings.
B.
So it's B, kipo, okay? Kipo. So yun yung mga strings na nakabuhol, okay? Yung pinagbuhol-buhol ng strings. Number 6, it can multiply, divide, and find square roots of numbers.
A. C. C.
It is C.
C.
Leibniz calculator. Okay, Leibniz calculator.
Leibniz.
Okay, next question. It is a weaving machine. Weaving, okay? Yung ginagamit sa paggagawa ng mga textile, sa mga fabrics. It is a weaving machine that was controlled by punch cards.
B.
Okay, so B is wrong, okay? It's Jacquard Loom. Jacquard Loom, letter A. Alright? Number 8. This machine was used in calculating and printing of simple math tables.
A.
Ayun, kikinig. So yun ang medyo mahingin lang, sorry. Okay, number 8 is difference engine, letter A. Okay, number 9, this machine was used in calculating complicated problems by following a set of instructions. Okay, it's analytical engine. Okay, analytical engine. Number 10 is the same with number 7. Dalawang letters. So it was a weaving machine that was controlled by punch cards. The Jacquard Loom, it's letter B. Letter B. So sa B, ito lang siguro tayo mag-review. So number 1, analytical engine. Sino nag-inventor ng analytical engine? Si Charles Babbage. Ang Pascaline,
Blaise Pascal.
Blaise Pascal. Napier's bone.
John Napier.
Okay, John Napier. Punch card controlled tool. Loom, sorry.
Nasaan ang saso? Mary.
Joseph Marie
Joseph Marie Jacquard.
Okay, Joseph Marie Jacquard. And, okay, sorry, may biglang natakpan yung screen ko. Steps Ricarda.
Gottfried Leibniz.
Okay, so yung kanyang pronunciation is Gottfried, okay? Gottfried Leibniz. So sa kanyang first name Gottfried. Okay? Tapos pag sa surname niya, okay? Leibniz.
Leibniz.
Ano siya? May letter T. Parang may letter T siya. Leibniz. Alright? Leibniz. Okay. Dapat ako ng screen.
Bakit naririnig ko? Nini, parang gano'n.
So yun, no? So actually, mag-sort of review lang tayo kanina. So yung kanina nga si John Napier, ang kanyang invention was the Napier's bone. Si Blaise Pascal, ang kanyang naging invention was the Pascaline. Si Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz ay ang kanyang Leibniz calculator. Joseph Marie Jacquard ay ang kanyang Jacquard loom. And Charles Babbage, so siya yung father of computer. Ang kanyang naging inventions ay differential engine and analytical engine. Actually, yung analytical engine is the upgrade, no? In-upgrade niya yung differential engine. And he came up to this new machine, which is the analytical engine. Okay, so pupunta ngayon tayo sa tinatawag na mga electromechanical machines. Okay, so ang first person natin is si Herman Hollerith. Kapangalan pa pala ni Sir Yman to. Si Herman Hollerith is isang German-American statistician, inventor, and businessman who developed an electromechanical tabulating machine for punch cards to assist in summarizing information and later in accounting. So si Hollerith, he just wanted to speed up the work involved in taking the government census. Okay? When we say census, ito yung it's a survey of the population of a country that's carried out para malaman kung gaano ba karami ang taong naninirahan sa buong bansa. So that's census. So aside from names ng mga kanilang residente, yung information like birthday, birthplace, address, and kung anong klaseng trabaho, they're also being recorded. Okay, so yun nga, si Hollerith, he just wanted to speed up para mapabilis yung proseso ng US Census in the year 1890. So he came up to this, so in 1890, Hollerith invented the tabulating machine, right? Using the notes that were left by Babbage. So yung idea na sa paggagawa ng tabulating machine, nanggaling din kay Charles Babbage. Okay, so the tabulating machine of Hollerith, it is an electromechanical machine that used punch cards to record and sort data or information. So Hollerith's machine was used in 1890 census of the US, so United States. Ang mga clerks during that time ay gumamit ng mga key punches para makapag-input ng age, state of residence, mga gender, male or female, gano'n, at iba pang info ng bawat residente. And according to the US Census Bureau, so the census were finished in just 2.5 years. Okay, so doon naging mabilis. Ang sabi pa nga nila, the census were finished just 2.5 years, which was months ahead of schedule and far under budget. Okay, so ano pala siya, no? Dahil nga sa ginawang machine, sa tabulation machine ni Hollerith, yung pagsa-census or pag-record ng mga pangalan ng tao and then information sa US, naging mabilis. Imagine sa buong bansa, ano? Sa buong bansa ng US, ginawa yan. Tapos 2.5 years lang. Natapos na niya. Okay, so again, the tabulating machine was invented in the year 1890 by Herman Hollerith to speed up the process of the US Census. The tabulating machine is an electromechanical, okay? Ito ha? Electromechanical machine that use punch cards to record and sort data. Okay, so yun ang una natin, ha? Yun ang naging unang lesson. Sumunod naman, si Vannever Bush. Okay, so Vannever Bush, he was an American engineer, inventor, and science administrator who, during the World War II, headed the U.S. Office of Scientific Research and Development. Bush also introduced the first electronic computer in the United States in 1930. Okay, tandaan yung mga years, ha? Kanina 1890, ngayon nasa 1930 na tayo. So ano yung naging contribution ni Vannever Bush? Hindi ko lang alam kung anong kanyang connection kay George Bush. Okay, so ang naging contribution niya is tinatawag na Differential Analyzer. So the Differential Analyzer was an analog device that could measure quantities that change continuously, such as temperature and air pressure. So according to your module, it's a mechanical analog computer designed to solve differential equations by integration using wheel and disc mechanisms to perform the integration. Sayang lang, medyo maliit lang yung picture, but ito yung mga wheels niya. Okay, nasa gilid. May mga wheels and disc yan. So these are the disc. May wheels yan sa gitna. Maliliit lang na wheels. Maliit na gulong lang. Para magpagulong-gulong itong mga yung mga bakal dyan sa gitna. Okay, so Differential Analyzer is a mechanical analog computer designed to solve differential. Okay, I just read that. Okay, so bigyan natin ng description, So yung Differential Analyzer, it could do 25 calculations in few minutes. So before, during that time, napakabilis na yan. 25 calculations sa loob lamang ng ilang minuto. So in 1930, mabilis na yan para sa kanila. And to show the results, so may printer din siya. So kaya niya, merong pen, there's a pen fixed above a drawing board and was used to curve a graph. Yan, may graph siya. Okay? So, third grade pa lang ngayon, so wala pa kayong mga integration. Anyway, pag sinabi integration sa mathematics, so ganyan yung makikita. Yan yung mga drawings na usually ginagawa sa integration. Right? And itong Differential Analyzer, it is the precursor to the modern computer. So ito pala yung nagpasimula ng modern computer. The Differential Analyzer. So review na kanina yung nauna was a tabulating machine by Herman Hollywood noong 1890. Sinundan siya ng Differential Analyzer noong taong 1930. So the Differential Analyzer ang tinuturing na first electronic computer. Okay, again, the first electronic computer ang Differential Analyzer. Okay, next natin. Dire-diretso Sir Yman, next natin na person is si Howard Aiken. So Howard Aiken was an American physicist and a pioneer in computing, being the original conceptual designer behind IBM's Harvard Mark I computer. So papasok tayo sa mga have you heard IBM pala? IBM. Have you heard that before? No, not yet, So IBM kasi yung mga 90s, And before, mga years na yon, siya yung pinakasikat computer brand, IBM. So bago pa lumabas yung mga Microsoft, bago pa lumabas yung Apple, nauna na si IBM. IBM yung pinakasikat before. Okay? So nung 1937, so Aiken made a major invention. So that invention is designed to perform math problems which involves large numbers. Yung malaki ang number. So sa ngayon, during that time, he envisioned it as an electromechanical computing device that could do much of the tedious work for Aiken. So by the way, ito nga pala ay naisip ni Aiken during his college days pa. Noong nag-aaral pa siya sa Harvard University. And the computer was first called the ASCC or the Automatic Sequence Controlled Calculator. And later, na-rename siya naging Mark I or Harvard Mark I. Yun yung kompletong pangalan eh. So before we continue, pakitandaan, year 1937, ang Mark I ay totally design pa lamang. So hindi pa siya nabubuo, hindi pa ganyan in that picture, hindi pa ganyan ang itsura niya. So nasa isip pa lang siya, isinulat pa lang yung design during that time. Hindi pa siya naisa sa kutuparan. Wala pang nabubuo during that time. Okay, 1937 yan Kasi in your module, nakalagay kasi 1937 siya na-invent. Yes, na-invent. Naisip pa lang during that time. But yung reality, yung kanyang mismong construction, hindi pa nagagawa during that time, nung mga year 1937. Hanggang sa dumating nga ang year 1939. Aiken's project was funded by International Business Machine or popularly known as IBM. So ito nasabi ko sa yung IBM. So sikat na sikat tong brand ng IBM na to. By then, nung napondohan na ng IBM ang kanyang project, Aiken started looking for engineers to build his design. And in 1944, natapos ang construction ng ASCC. But later, tinawag na siyang Harvard Mark I. Okay, nung nag-start siya, 1937, nakagawa siya ng design for this electromechanical machine. 1939, inaprubahan ng IBM para mapondohan na. And in 1944, okay, sa wakas, natapos na, Natapos na yung kanyang project, which is the Mark I. Okay, so Mark I was built from switches. Okay? Nawala ang aking, sorry. So yung Mark I na ginawa sa switches, relays, rotating shafts, and clutches, and was said to be made up of 78 adding machines. And desk calculators that were connected almost mga 500, Hindi kasi exact basta almost 500 miles of wire. Just in 1 second, the Mark I could add 3 8-digit numbers. It could print out its result on punch cards and on electronic typewriter. Ito ang Mark I na to, napakamahal ng inabot. Okay? Sobrang mahal niyan. At napakahirap din mabuuin. Well, hindi ka taka-taka kasi nga millions ang dami ng parts nito at nasa humigit kumulang na 5 tons, 5 tonelada ang bigat. So pag 5 tons mga 4,500 kilograms, mga ganun ang kanyang estimated ko lang yun mga 4,500 kilograms yung kanyang bigat. Yung kabuuan ng Mark I. Right, so before I introduce you the next person in line, tanungin ko muna kayo. So do you have any idea what a bug is? Bug. B-U-G. Computer bug or software bug? Have you heard of it? No. Okay. So medyo bago sa pandinig nyo, So bug or computer bug. So computer bug, when we say bug, it is an error, okay? It is an error, flaw, or fault in computer software that causes an incorrect and unexpected result, or to behave in unintended ways. So ang computer bug, ito yung error part ng program. Okay, so ginagawa siya ng mga computer programmers na nung bandang huli, so nung ginagamit na nila ang isang computer software or computer program, may makikita sila na error, may mga pagkakamali sila sa kanilang ginawang program. Okay, so halimbawa sa games, ano? Halimbawa, sa games kasi halimbawa, 'di ba, pumipindot ka jump. So pindot ka ng pindot jump. Kaya lang yung avatar mo sa games, hindi siya tumatalon. So ibig sabihin nun, may bug yung program. Kasi hindi siya nagpa-function eh. Okay? Let's say na gumagana naman yung keyboard mo or yung joystick, ano? Yung console. Gumagana naman siya, pero hindi tumatalon yung avatar. Okay? So ang ibig sabihin may bug yung game. Kasi hindi nagpa-function ng maganda o hindi nagpa-function yung mismong game niya. So ang paraan para mawala yon is to debug. D-E-B-U-G, to debug. So ito yung pagsasaayos sa program para matanggal ang bug at mag-function na uli ng maayos ang game. Okay? Naunawaan ba yung ibig sabihin ng bug? Okay? Sure ha?
Opo.
Okay, so why did I mention computer bug? So let me introduce you to Grace Hopper. So Grace Hopper was an American computer scientist and United States Navy Rear Admiral. Wow. Rear Admiral sa Navy, si Grace Hopper. So medyo mataas ang position niya. So she was also one of the first programmers of the Harvard Mark I. So connected siya kay sorry. Okay. May nangate. So connected siya kay Aiken. Si Aiken yung gumawa ng Mark I, yung design niya na ginawa ng IBM. So isa si Grace Hopper sa mga naging programmer nito. The very first programmer at gumamit nga ng Mark I. Okay, so at ito rin si Grace Hopper, she also found the first bug. Okay, siya yung founder. Okay, siya yung sa kanya na-accredit kasi yung bug eh. Okay, kanina no, may mga years tayo. Kanina 1944 yung last natin, ano? 1944, yun yung year na nabuo ang Mark I. This time, in the year 1947, okay, Hopper found the first computer bug. The first computer bug is a dead moth trapped in Mark II. Actually, na-upgrade kasi Mark I, nagkaroon ng Mark II. So literally, yung first computer bug is a moth. Isang gamo-gamo na natrap sa loob ng natrap sa loob ng computer. Kasi sa Mark II. Okay, so Hopper was accredited with coining the word debugging. So sabi ko nga, para mawala yung bug, you need to debug. So kay Hopper nagsimula yung word na debugging. At na-accredit siya, no? Na-accredit si Hopper sa pagbibigay ng term na debugging, which describe the work to eliminate program faults. So noong time na nakuha niya yung moth, when she got the moth, it was taped into the logbook alongside the official report, which stated the first actual case of a bug being found. Actually, ito yung page, ano? Ito yung pinakikita ko sa inyo na ngayon ay ang kanilang report. So ito yung bug, it was taped sa kanya mismong report. At sa ilalim, can you read, nababasa niyo ba yun sa ilalim ng report? Malabo sa inyo. Okay, anyway, so sa ilalim nakalagay dyan is first actual case of bug being found. So yun yung nakasulat sa ilalim niya. And ang ang nakaisip niyan at ang founder ng computer bug ay si Hopper or si Grace Hopper. Okay, tandaan na ang pangalan na, si Grace Hopper. Right, so aside from the given inventions, kasi puro mga English sila, no? Puro mga Englishmen and women yung mga naging example sa ating module. So aside from the given inventions, the Germans, okay, may mga Germans din tayo. The Germans also had their own electromechanical machines. At isa sa mga yan ay ang tinatawag na Enigma Machine. Okay, Enigma. Enigma Machine is a cipher device developed and used in the early to mid 20th century to convert and decode messages quickly and accurately with a high degree of complexity. Pag sinabing cipher device, kasi during that time, World War yun noong time na yon. So nagaganap ang World War, may mga messages na pumapasok sa mga officials ng mga Germans. Okay? So yung mga messages na yon ay in codes, naka-code siya. Para hindi siya maintindihan basta-basta ng kung sino-sinong tao lang. So pag pumasok yung code, padadaanan na sa Enigma Machine yung code na yon para ma-translate niya. Para ma-translate ng Enigma Machine into language na nauunawaan na ng mga Germans. Right? So yun yung purpose ng Enigma Machine. Then later on, lumabas ang tinatawag na Colossus. So sa German din siya, it was built to break the Enigma. So mas ano na siya, no? Mas upgrade na siya ng Enigma. It was used sa Bletchley Park, I think that's in UK. So it is in Bletchley Park to help decipher intercepted radio teleprinter messages that had been encrypted using an unknown device. So yung purpose niya is the same with Enigma Machine. Ang pagkakaiba lang na mas mabilis na siya, yung Colossus. So those were the electromechanical machines used by the Germans. Right? So try to review tayo. Actually, yan lang na. And then on Monday, ang magiging lesson natin is all about the generations of computer. So papasok na tayo sa generations. So try to review, mag-advance reading. So ito yung mga first generation niya, ganyan kalalaki yung mga computers hanggang sa mag-second generation. Tapos ang third generation, ito na, lumiit na siya. Lumiit na ating mga computers. And until ngayon, fifth generation natin ngayon, paganda na ng paganda yung computers natin. Alright, so yung ating first personality na aking introduce ay si, yung kapangalan ng Sir Yman. Tandaan niyo yung pangalan?
Herman Hollywood.
Ayan, si Herman Hollywood. So ano yung naging invention ni Herman Hollywood? Starts with letter T.
Tabulating machine.
Alright, tabulating machine. Yan, no? I know na kayo ay nagre-raise pa ng hands before you recite. Anyway, sige. Okay. So yung kanyang tabulating machine was used para sa US Census, okay? Sa US Census ginawa. So that's in the year 1890. 1890 siya nabuo. And then, pumasok ngayon si Vonnever Bush. Kanya ngayong ating ibabalikan na lang. Medyo naglalag yung kay Sir Yman kasi na laptop. Okay, so yung kanya naging invention was called the Differential Analyzer na tinagurian din na precursor to a modern computer. So yan. So ito yung kanyang printer. Yung kanyang printer ngayon, ang napiprint niya ay integration. Okay? So differential integration ang kanyang nagagawang computation. So yun din ang kanyang napiprint. Yan. So naka-graph siya. May graph yung kanyang printer. And then followed by So 1930 yan, 1930 ang Differential Analyzer. Tapos dumating ang year 1937, sino naman yung sumunod natin? Year 1937.
Aiken.
Si Howard Aiken, okay? Howard Aiken. Actually, meron pa siyang middle name. Ang kanyang middle name is Hollerith. Howard Hollerith Aiken. So, na-invento niya ay ang, what do we call?
Mark 1.
Yes, the Mark 1. So, nakalagay na dito, no? So, Mark 1. At anong company ang nag-fund para sa Mark 1? Yung company. Ito na siya, IBM. What does IBM mean? Okay, ang I means international. So International Business Machine, okay? Sige. International Business Machine ang tawag sa IBM. So yun yung nagpondo sa project ni Aiken na Mark 1 noong 1939 and noong 1944 natapos gawin ang kanyang Mark 1. Right? At sino ngayon ang founder ng bug? The first bug ever.
Grace Hopper.
Yun, si Grace Hopper. Yan.
Grace Hopper.
So si Grace Hopper ang maging, siya yung nakakita and the founder of the first bug. At sa kanya rin, at siya rin ang naging, sa kanya rin na-accredit yung term na debugging. Yung debugging means removing of bug or the flaw of a computer program. Yan.